Hello friends, welcome to channel SAP Lobby. Today we'll discuss about the uh, strategy that is 60 strategy 60 planning with planning material. Okay, so we'll go through the what are the master data setup and how it react to the customer order. Okay, and why we need that where what kind of business scenario can will be addressed by this strategy. Okay, so first let me go to one material. So here, so this is strategy 60. Okay, so this is with planning with planning material. So this is the strategy where you have, suppose there is a business scenario where multiple finished material have the common BOM components, same or common BOM components. Okay, and those finished metal being requirement being addressed, requirement being source of requirement is customer order. Okay, so in that case, instead of to procure the those common components which are the bomb component, those common bomb components which are common to the multiple finished material. So there, instead of doing the individual planning of individual finished material, instead of doing the planning of individual finished material, we can have one planning material. There can be a planning material. So with reference to that planning material, we can do the uh, procurement of those BOM components. Okay, and before we got the customer order for the those finished materials, we can procure the BOM component. So we will have the sufficient stock to address or to react to the customer order of those finished materials. Okay, so this is the business scenario where we can use the planning with planning materials, that is strategy 60. Okay, so we'll talk about the what are the master data setup are there. Okay, so before we go ahead, if you did not subscribe the channel, please subscribe. Okay, so first thing, if you look at this material, this is one of the finished material. Okay, here I have added the strategy 60. Okay, so before, and let me show you the BOM in CS03. Okay, so if you look, these are the three BOM component for this finished material. Okay, and then I'll go to another finished material. So if you look at this one, this BOM component, this finished material and this finished material, both of these two BOM component are same, SM1 and SM2. Both are common. These BOM component are common across these two finished materials. Okay, so here what happened, instead of I do the planning for individual this finished material and this finished material to procure these BOM components, instead of that, what I have done here, so I used the strategy 60 for this finished material. Okay, strategy 60, and here I gave all the consumption mode, consumption period. Okay, and here I have added the planning material. Okay, there is one planning material. Okay, so now I'll similarly, if I go to the another material, other finished material, FG60. Okay, this one. Okay, so if you look at, so both these are the two finished metal. I shown the bomb components are common along between across these two finished material. So on these two metal, I have updated the strategy 60 and planning planning material. Okay, now we'll check the how the planning material. Okay, first I'll go to the BOM of this planning material. So in this planning material, the BOM component which are common across those finished material, I have added those components here. Okay, and if I, so if this is SM1 and SM2 which are common across those two finished material. Okay, now if I go to this metal master, so here if I go to here, if I added the strategy 60 but everything is blank, there is no consumption mode. Okay, and other things are blank. Okay, so these are the prerequisite, and along with these is as other material have the bomb routing production version, those will be there. Okay, but along with that, this is the specific setting for the your planning strategy 60. Okay, now we'll go to the first demand how to do the demand management. Okay, so currently nothing is there. First, what I'll do, to procure those components, those BOM components, I'll do the planning for this planning material. Okay, so here I'll create a PIR, plan independent requirement, for this planning material. Okay, so suppose I create 150, 200, 300. Okay, okay, so I created the PIR. Okay, suppose I created PIR, and if I run the MRP for this material, so if I run MRP, if you look at dependent requirement created, plan order created. Okay, so this is actually this plan order you cannot convert. Okay, so you can't convert this one. Okay, this is just the to create the dependent requirement for the below BOM components and procurement to do the procurement for the BOM components. Okay, now so these are the planner created. Now next, suppose now we got the customer order for the those finished materials. Okay, now we'll see once we have the customer order, how it react to this PIR of the planning material. Okay, so suppose I will create a, so currently nothing is there. Okay, let me create a sales order for this. So suppose I will create for 100. Okay. This is plant 1710. Okay. Here condition. So here okay. So I created the sales order for 100. Okay, for this FG60, and this is on the date when, like, suppose current date and current month. Okay, so if I go to here, see, for current month there is a PIR of 150, and I created the sales order for the 100. So if I refresh this one, see, I got the sales order for the 100 quantity for the current month. Okay, or current today's date. Okay, so if I refresh here, if you look at, currently it is showing 150. Okay, and here I got the sales order per 100. So if I refresh it, see, this PIR which is on this current month or for August. Okay, so this PIR is reduced to 50. 100 is reduced to, 100 is consumed by the this customer order. Okay, so because in this strategy, planning material, we don't no need to create the PIR directly for this finished material. Okay, we'll create the PIR and do the planning of the BOM component with reference to, we'll create the PIR for planning material to do the planning for the BOM components. Okay, so no need to create any PIR for the finished material. So this is how it will work. Okay, suppose if I run the MRP for this material, so if I run the MRP for this material, so it will create a plan order for this one. Okay, so this plan order will be created. If you look at this, this can be converted. This can be converted to a production order, and it is like a sales order because this is make to order. So if you look at, this is sales order specific. So if I go to the assignment, see, this sales order is assigned here. Okay, so this is how the strategy 60, that planning with planning method, works. Okay, similarly we can create a on the same sales order, I can assign the another finished material. Suppose here if I choose 50, suppose here I will give the date something like September's. Okay, here Okay, then I'll save it. So here if I refresh, go to the other this finished material. So if you look at for September, I got the customer order of 50. So if I go here, so here if you for September there is 200 of PIR. If I refresh it, see now it is reduced to the 150. Initially it was 200, now it become the 150. Okay, so this is how it reduce. Okay, so suppose I did for current month, then it will be reduced from this PIR 50 quantity will be reduced. Okay, so this is how the strategy 60 or planning with planning metal works. Okay, so if you have any query or comments, please let know. We'll try to address. Okay, so thank you for watching this video.